For the champions, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand up. Stand up. Stand up. For the champions.
Hello and welcome to Game On. Game on Click Naija Online Radio. Game On is a program where we give you a platform to show off your sport knowledge, also debate and discuss about celebrities and trending issues in sports. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Of course, I have my two great guys here. Let me start with Obina.
Yeah,
Obina.
my name is Obinna.
Okay.
Remain your boy Obinna.
Yeah, no, it's not my boy, you're my chairman. And of course,
Our boy.
the MC Fash.
Good evening, Nas.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
Fash.
Abuja.
Yes,
Good evening,
sir.
Obina. Good evening, friends.
Yes, sir.
I remember myself, Emmanuel Fash.
Yes, sir. Mr. Fash. For today, our debate is who will win the Premier League 2020/2021 season and why. This is Click Naija Internet Radio. Follow us on our social media handle for Facebook and Instagram is Click Naija, and for Twitter is at Click Naija One. You can listen to us via www.clicknaija.net. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels now. Now, guys, quick questions for you watching on our Facebook Live. Now, the question is who will win the Premier League 2020/2021 season and why? Now, keep your comments coming through. Follow us, gist with us, debate with us, so we get your points. Okay. Now the 2020/21 Premier League season is one of the most unique season. This season is one of the most unique season in history of English domestic football. Unlike the last few years, which Liverpool and Man City dominated the league and seems unreachable, this season there's no. In fact, I can't see who is going to win this season because the first four keep changing. Today is Chelsea, and the first is still there. So let me start with MC Fash. Now, who do you think will win the Premier League this season and why?
Well, once again, good evening.
Yes, sir.
For the Premier League this season, I tip the following teams, any of them out of the teams I'm going to mention,
Okay.
to win the Premier League. Man City is there. I will call Man City because they are topping. Manchester United, Leicester City, Chelsea, even Tottenham, West Ham, all of them have the chance to win the Premier League this season. Well, it's not done and dusted. We might look at Man City that they've run away with the league. It's very, very, very open. This is football. I'm not tipping Manchester City to just run away with the league. We still have about 10 games. Okay, we have 10 games to go. And 10 games, that is about 30 points.
Yeah.
And they are topping the table right now with 68 points, 14 points ahead of the second place, Manchester United. So this is football, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm not tipping Manchester City to win the league until the last day of the season before I will say, okay, maybe Man City and then maybe any other team, the teams I just mentioned, can win the league.
Yeah.
We know. Let me trace antecedents. Last season in the South African League, we saw where Kaizer Chiefs were topping the table with 20 points.
Yeah.
Kaizer Chiefs for them are 20 points, where we have our own Daniel Akpe. At the end of the day, the 20 points vanished into the thin air, and all of a sudden, Mamelodi Sundowns from nowhere came and snatched the league from somebody who is topping the league with 20 points. So it 14 points can be reduced to 0 points.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen in football. So Man City, for me, they are not done and dusted. It's not Man City time until I see the last day of the season when they are playing their last matches. We remember what happened. Let's go back again. 2-11, when it was a tug of war between Manchester United and Man City in the league. The trophy was already in the air going to Old Trafford.
Yes, sir.
And I remember that Aguero's goal against QPR. But it changed the whole thing. So it can still, this time around, it can still happen.
All right. Okay. Mr. Obina, like he said, he's not yet giving it to Man City this season, and with 14 points lead in the Premier League now, it has happened before. There's a season that I think my own team Arsenal was unbeaten to some certain points. Then what would you say about it?
Wow. Well, you see, in game of football, just as he said, you can't give up until the last day. But you see, in Premiership is one of the best league in the whole world, where a lot of drama happens. You see the unthinkable things happening. But you see, another thing you have to look out for is consistency. Why do I say that? Second position, Manchester United. Man City are topping Manchester United presently with 14 points. In the third person, with which is Leicester City, with like 16 points. Then Chelsea, 18. Now, it's possible that any of those teams could just come and top, but the consistent level of their game. Look at Manchester United today. They will play, they will win. Tomorrow they will draw. Next tomorrow they will lose. Like that. Leicester the same. You know, Chelsea too. You know, today they drew their match today against Leeds United. So anything can happen, but I really see Man City going with it because they are consistent, and the big teams who is remaining to play them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
They still have Chelsea.
Chelsea will beat them.
They still have Chelsea.
Chelsea will beat them, but Chelsea won't stop them from winning the league.
Is it only Chelsea they have?
They still have. I think they have Leicester City to play. They have the return leg against Leicester City. And what happened in the first leg? They were trashed by Leicester City 5-1.
Well, the truth
Now,
is that I see them running away with.
They cannot run. See, Man City cannot run away with the league. Now, let's look at their last 6 matches. Out of 6 matches they played, they've had one loss, 2 draws, and just only how many wins? Only 3 wins out of the last 6. And today they are going to be playing. They are going to be playing a Fulham side, a resurgent, vibrant London side in Fulham that is fighting. See, one thing in the Premier League. Obina, I'm coming.
Do you know why?
Obina, hold on. You will talk. You will talk.
Okay.
One thing in the Premier League is this: whenever you are playing a relegation threatening team, you are bound to lose. Definitely. And in today's game, Fulham out of 6, I just gave you the stats. Out of 6 that Fulham played, they have only had 1 loss, 5 wins, and that loss came against Tottenham last two weekends. And they defeated Liverpool last weekend. And now they are going to play.
Should I shock you?
Man City is not invisible.
Man City is not Chelsea. Man City is not Manchester United. Man City is not Liverpool.
But they are Man City.
They are Man City.
They are a team beatable.
The sky blue side of Manchester. Let me explain something.
Is it not the team that Manchester United rubbish at? Let me Manchester United rubbish them last
You said you let me talk, right?
Yes, okay, I'll keep quiet. I'll keep quiet.
Okay, let us work with this part, right?
Yeah.
Every other team can mess. Few teams can mess Man City up on their very
But
bad
not
day.
Fulham.
On their very bad day.
Not Fulham. You want to say not Fulham?
You see this Fulham of a team today.
Hey!
They're going to reach 4 today.
Hey! See,
here.
Nance, at the end of that match is just few hours away from
our viewers. You hear? They can tell us.
Man City,
they are champions already.
They are not champions.
There's nothing.
It's a lie. They are not. See, I cannot give. I just told you. Okay.
When you say they are not champions, okay. Let me ask first that question. You said they are not champions.
Yes, they are not champions.
Yes.
Okay. What odds are you saying that they won't win this Premier League?
See, as far as I'm concerned, okay, now I will take you back to Spain. Let me take you back to La Liga. I know. I just want to give an instance in La Liga.
Okay.
About last 3 seasons, Barcelona was topping that table. Madrid gave a fight, and at the end of the day, what happened? Now, last season, the same thing. Madrid pushed Barcelona to the edge until they topped that table, and they won. They won La Liga. Now, in Premier League this season, we've seen that Man City is invisible, but last weekend, Manchester United beat them at Etihad, at their own backyard, at their stadium.
Any person can beat any person.
No, it's 14 points. They went to beat Southampton 5-2 on Wednesday. A team that has conceded. If you are playing Southampton in the league this season, they concede over 2.5 goals. So, percent. That is who Southampton is. A Southampton that collected 9-0 in hands of Manchester United. Last season, Leicester City defeated them 9-0. Then they went to pour the annoyance of Manchester United beating them on Saturday. Now they are playing a Fulham that has gotten the mind. We have about how many Nigerians? Jos Maja, Lukman, Olaino.
But with the Nigerians do match.
They are going to play today. All of them are starting.
We are going to watch that match.
Yes.
Because
See, full round. You know what? Allow me to say pepper them down. Full round we do them pepper them down.
Okay.
Mr. Fash.
Let us see
Mr.
what.
Fash.
Sir?
Now he said. Wait, what Mr. Fash said was.
Yeah.
Now with all this Fulham with the
Yeah.
strong team, we know Man City is good, and I believe they can win the team.
Yeah.
But with the trash of Man City,
Man U to them.
did you expose that their defense is not really strong? That anything can happen. The league can change. They can lose 6 matches, and the league is no more theirs.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Not even 6 matches. It doesn't even need to be 3 matches. They have 3 matches. They are off.
You see, I'm always calm when it comes to issues like this.
Okay.
I work with facts, right? You see, beginning of the season, a lot of people wrote Man City off, and the way they started the league. If at the end of last season, Liverpool that won this competition, if anybody was to tell you that Liverpool will struggle to come to top 4 today, will you have agreed? Let me tell you something.
Oh, are they in top 4 now?
Top where?
Liverpool are doing well in the Champions League.
Okay.
Their form in the league does not matter.
Let me explain to you.
It does not matter.
Let me explain to you.
It does not. If they carry the Champions League, they will go back to the Champions League.
Let me explain to you, right? It's an adage in Igbo language that says, "Ane sinuno amama poniru."
Asi.
Meaning, let me explain it to you, right? You don't look beautiful from us. You start in your house, okay? If you look good, you start from your house. Meaning, you need to keep your house tidy before going out. So it's not as if you wearing nice clothes and your house is dirty. So you need to clean from house to yourself out. Now, this is what I mean. You see, you have to do it from the league and outside. You see, why I said Man City will always remain a threat and champion.
They are not champions.
Yes.
Remove that word champion. They are not man. They are not champions.
Yes.
It is Liverpool that is the champion. Liverpool is the defending champion. Okay. So Man City is not the champion.
Future champions.
Which future champion?
You understand?
The future is far away from them.
This is what I'm trying to say. You see, check the style of play. Now I'm talking about consistency, right? In winning the league.
Yeah.
Some years back, we used to have Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, not even Liverpool, maybe Man City.
Who knows Man City?
No, I'm
coming.
Struggling.
Local champion. Say, I call them local champion the other day. They are local champion. Local.
Mr. Fash, you know, one of our viewers said you always raise voice. Let them hear because they
okay, said, is Man City not a local champion?
Let me explain something.
No, answer me first. No, you will explain.
Local champion.
No, he will talk. Is Man City not local champion?
They are local champion. Our viewers are watching.
Where are they? Are they champions of
They are listening. Let me explain to you.
Are they not local champions? No, now.
Have they won about Champions
League?
Now, look,
they can shock you this season.
Let me explain. Yeah, we're not even discussing Champions League right now. We're talking about winning this cup.
Local champion.
You see this particular Man City. Check their style of play.
Beautiful.
They keep the ball. They make you look for the ball. And they position. Look, they can score fantastic goal. Look, let me explain.
I'm coming.
What's the goal that Mahrez scored last week? Look at fantastic player
against a South team that their defense is so porous.
In Premier.
Why did he play that against Manchester United?
Look,
the defense is so porous.
Always have this.
A team that concedes 2.5 goals percent in every game. So
our viewers are listening, and you're shouting, and they can't
I'm not shouting.
I'm making my point.
I'm communicating.
No, you. This is. I understand.
Hold on.
Wait. Make his point.
I've been holding on for you. You hold on for me too.
No, hold me there. I will not accept. Man City is not. He knows. Man City is not champion.
They are not.
Make your point.
My point is this. With the way they play, right? The way they attack, massive attack and massive defense.
Yeah.
In Man City, you can't predict who's going to score you. You can't even. John Stone will come and score. Even the goalkeeper gives assist. Imagine that kind of thing. They will outshine you, outplay you. They will bully you and dust you and still win you.
As in
Now,
perfect
for Manchester
gameplay.
United, yeah,
Mhm.
they are not consistent.
Who told you?
Leicester are not consistent. I know what I'm saying.
Who told you?
They will draw 2
Is
games
it
and lose 1 match.
when
You do this one.
The
Even Chelsea
Manchester
today,
United have
look,
been on the second spot.
Look,
When
now-
last did Manchester United lose away game?
let me tell you.
They've,
And
they,
if you
they,
check the
they,
form,
they,
if you check the form that Manchester United used to come to that second, and they used it to top before Man City overthrown them, overthrown government with this. If Manchester United should continue like that, they would have been at the top, topping everybody with that point. But why? Because they lack what? Consistency.
Okay,
so
now-
my point is
now-
consistency, and
your
Man City has
your
the
point is
consistency,
now.
and they will
Now I'm
win
going
it
to talk
because of the
about,
consistency.
since you say consistent, let's look at the match they are going to play against Fulham. I've given you the start. The last 6 matches, Fulham had only 1 loss. The rest is win.
Because,
the last winning
because
no, I'm coming.
they defeated Liverpool that
I'm
is struggling
coming.
right now.
I'm coming.
You know, we go to mountains to pray for Liverpool right now.
No,
Prayer point, everybody.
they
now.
play Man City. Out of 6, they've had 1 loss, 2 draws. Out of 6. Now between Fulham and Man City, who's consistent? The last 6 matches. So now, if you are saying Man City is consistent, the game against Manchester United, they lost 2-0 at Etihad Stadium. They looked so invincible that everybody thought, in fact, Man City will come and, in fact, devour Manchester United. But at the end of the day, what happened? I am telling you that
Mr.
the
Park.
point. No, I'm
Mr. Park.
come. You
No,
finished.
No,
Hold on.
I'm not done. No.
Hold
Let
on.
me do one talking
Now,
shit.
if you talk of consistent in the Premier
Yes.
League this season,
Yes.
in the Premier League this season,
Yes.
all the top 10 teams has not been consistent. Yes.
Do you know what consistency?
Oh, see, if you look at, I'm telling you, all the top 10 teams.
And the one that you said is not consistent is topping everybody. He's topping first
Now,
with like 18
hold
points.
on, hold on.
And they're not dropped from
No,
that.
I'm coming.
And
Now,
not dropped from that first.
let me
For
even
months.
look at
Wait,
their
let me
So
ask-
what's
let me ask-
consistent?
let me
Okay,
ask- let me
ask
ask
me.
you this question.
Ask me now. Local champions on top of the
Wait,
table.
wait. Now, since the past, let's say 6 weeks now, or
Do you say
3
6
weeks?
weeks?
3 weeks. Let me just give him. Let's give him better.
Okay, 3 weeks.
There's 6 weeks. Man City has been topping.
Months.
No, but they've not dropped from that first.
They've not
Not
dropped
even
from the
shaken.
first,
They've not
right?
dropped from the first.
I agree
He's
that
asking
they've
you
not dropped.
question. Listen, let
Without
him finish.
consistency, without steady
Stay
maintenance
at the top.
at the top.
Now,
Do you think any team can drop them now when they are already
See,
close to winning
see,
the
their downfall has started from today.
Oh,
This
yeah, we
game
are
they are
watching.
going to play against Fulham. Their downfall has started. I just gave you an instance. I gave you La Liga. I gave you South African
You're
League.
giving-
20 points
this
vanished into
You
the
see,
thin
should I
air.
explain something
In
to you?
14 points, no,
Do you know
they
why?
can vanish 14
Because-
points.
Mr.
14
Bash,
points can no,
I'm-
hold on.
I'm
I
telling
will
you
not
not
talk
to.
again after
You
this.
see,
Now,
that's how
listen.
you always say you will not stop.
Listen,
You will not
listen.
stop. But you
Now,
always,
for Man
you don't
City,
keep to your
for
word.
Manchester City, I am not seeing them running away with the league. Now, since this league became Premier League, who has had the highest win? Manchester United has had 13 wins of the Premier League. Man City has only 4.
during Alex Ferguson.
No, either
Correct
Ferguson
yourself.
or whoever.
Excuse me.
They have had 13 wins.
I work with. Excuse
No, I
me.
said since
Okay,
they
correct
made it
yourself,
Premier League.
Correct yourself.
Since it became Premier League,
Okay.
and overall winning, Manchester United has won 20 Premier Leagues in total, followed by Liverpool with
When they were
19.
still wearing
So how
pants.
many is
When
Man
we're
City?
still wearing pants.
But since it
My
became
father
Premier
never
League,
even
in
meet my mama there.
1992,
Those
in
stars,
1992 they changed it to Premier League. Manchester United have won 13.
Now you done.
13 of it.
Are you done?
13 of
You
it.
see,
So
my book
and
says
14 points
they
with
can't be too
today.
far,
It has
right?
Man City has won how many in the Premier League so far?
4.
They've tried.
4.
They've tried.
Since it
And
became Premier League, 4.
what you ask him is this:
Mhm.
they're born them the same day.
That question hard.
Thank you.
Okay.
Some people be comparing Chelsea with Arsenal. Say Chelsea is 1805. Now somebody that's been there for like 50 years before their arrival, and you're here. So I can't really say, I can't compare Chelsea with Arsenal right now because they won Champions League. Arsenal don't have Champions. No, but because one has been there before them. But when it comes to individual effort or club, then we can, explain it like this: that you have this more than me and I have this more than you. But why I say consistency when it comes to these two teams?
Yeah.
Their rivalry. These two teams, they are in the same city. They are Manchester, but of different color, right? And since the arrival, some coaches took it upon themselves that I'm going to beat this coach. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been beating Guardiola.
Yes.
Do you understand? This is a rift between them.
What do
Now,
you say about
just
it?
like Lampard.
Hey, oh, Nina, thank you.
No, no, thank you.
One
I'm telling you, sir.
bottle of bottle water for you.
Thank you.
One
Yeah,
bottle water
I
for
like
you.
that.
I will do that.
Yes. Now, and second, you see, all the people that flogged Lampard, this
But why did they chase that?
is flogging them back one after the other. You see, the thing is between the coaches, you know. Now, but what I'm saying is that, but we all know most. You can't do it right now. You can't compare Ole with Guardiola when it comes to
No, they are different.
record.
They are different.
But when it comes to the team beating, now it's a two different thing. Why I said these teams are great teams. And Man City is their pattern of play right now. I use the word consistency. The number 2 to 4 team in England, they are not consistent. Look, today Chelsea have dropped points.
No, if you say consistent, but Manchester United has been on that second spot ever since.
Do you know why?
When Man City, so who has removed them? So they have all of them are consistent. Apart from Leicester City and Leicester City.
If Manchester is not consistent, if Man City is not consistent, Man U should have been closing that gap to like 6 by now. But because them two, they are not consistent. And Man City still maintained that 14 points, 18 points with some people. Today now, Chelsea and other teams will still drop points.
Chelsea have already dropped.
Yes, 2 points already.
They played at the goalless drop.
So do you know how many it is now? Now, and the game, we're left to play with 9 or 10 games. This is Premiership.
Yeah.
Right? Anything can still happen, but not. If you're telling me that they will beat them,
30 points can vanish.
I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you that
30 points can vanish.
Man City will not lose, but they will win the league. And now
they will not win the league
with South African League.
They will not win the league. But okay, but I
made reference with Spanish.
It's La Liga. Is it not a league?
It's La Liga ahead of Premiership.
No, is La Liga not a league?
Premiership is the number 1 football
league in the world in terms of marketing.
Everything.
In terms of not everything. How many Champions League is in England? How many?
Let me explain.
Liverpool has 6. Manchester United has 3. That is 9. But in Spain, how many do you have? How many? No, okay, Chelsea has 1. That is the total. How many?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. So how many? So they go to Spain. They have how many?
That's not our topic.
See, let me explain something. Now, yes, I'm going somewhere.
So I mentioned La Liga.
I'll be done to round up now and let you speak.
Okay.
No, I don't want to talk again. I need water. He needs
to
buy me water because Man City is not going to win this league.
Our viewers right now, they are giving me thumbs up. I could see them first. Now, what I'm saying is this, right? And I want to bring him to something again.
Don't bring me. Don't bring me. I will not come. I am not coming.
Listen, you see, Man City. Man City.
Who is Man City?
Man City is a
local champion.
It's a team that
It's a
team that plays you out of your position. Man City will play you and they'll make you look as if you guys have not been training. Do you get? So nothing will stop you right now because of the consistency.
We have a comment here. Let me take my comment from Simon Matthias, my G Alpha. Okay, he said Manchester City will win the day.
It's so like that.
Simon, well done. That is your own.
Tell me why they will win it. Just give us a reason. We know they are topping the league, but give us a reason why they will win the Champions League.
Use my reference.
The Premier League this season. Just tell us why you think they win it this season.
Premier League.
Yeah, Premier League.
I said they cannot win the Premier League. I'm not a babalawo.
You hear what he's saying?
See, I'm not a babalawo. See, they cannot. 14 points we vanish into the thing. Now, I told you they are going to play a Fulham. Now, if you watch Fulham, no, definitely.
My team, my club. The club I played for here in Nigeria. ABS of Ilorin.
Okay.
If on a neutral ground, if you catch Fulham, with me for front, you know, see something touch them. Talk less of.
You know what?
Your front.
Nas, you know what? I like him. You know, I love this my brother.
See the position.
I love even me that I've stopped football for long. If I catch ABS. If I catch ABS, only me.
Okay, we have a comment from Simon Matthias. He says, City has the quality, style, zeal, and coach.
That
And
is
they
the
are
thing I'm saying.
11 points ahead.
That's correct.
Beautiful.
14 points ahead.
I
not
know.
11.
Okay, 14 points
14
ahead.
points
last
ahead.
time,
But
because
then,
Simon is in abroad right now.
but
So
but that
Oh,
he's supporting
Simon is in
Burkina-
Etihad.
He's
He's
supporting.
going to come back with basket of goals when Fulham will wire them.
He's
to
supporting-
Simon, thank you for your comments. Thank you very
No,
much.
okay,
Thank you,
no,
kudos,
no,
man.
no. Let me
I don't-
hold on. See,
okay,
No.
I'll hold for you.
we've seen antecedents where a club, he made mention of something
Yeah.
that when Manchester United was formed and Man City was formed, it's not by age. Now let's look at Leipzig. Leipzig was formed in 2011,
Okay.
and they came to Bundesliga in 2006. Sorry, they came to Bundesliga, the German Bundesliga, in 2011, and they qualified for the Champions League. Now, how many years they've spent in Bundesliga? They've gone to Champions League quarter-final. Just babies that are coming. We have the likes of Hertha Berlin, Schalke 04, and the rest of them who has been there before Leipzig. So it's not by when you were formed, but it is what is your impact. If Leipzig today had the chance, they can win about 8 Bundesliga.
But Man City have a strong impact in
Which
Premier League.
Man City? Okay, local champions.
No,
Yes, they are local
What are you
champions.
saying?
They have strong
Their
impact in
is
it.
strong that we can't predict the first four now. The first four in England is fat, it's tug of war.
See,
You can't predict
Man
it.
City.
So they have an
See,
impact. I
Man
agree on
City,
it, on
Man
that.
City, as
Tell
it
him to
stands right
agree.
now.
Yeah.
What me I'm saying,
To agree.
whether they have impact or they don't have impact,
Yeah.
it's none of my business. They cannot win this
You see,
Premier League.
my guy,
Take it to the
you
bank.
can't come in
But if
here.
you get to the
can't
bank,
come
don't
in
say I'm
here
the one
every
that
week.
send you.
You
Fine.
can't come here every week
Mhm.
and see. Look, are you not tired of me beating you every week?
No, I don't need you. I don't need you.
Are
You are
you
not
tired of me
beating me.
beating you
It's
every
your opinion.
All right. Your last words.
Well, my last word is I
Mm.
just want to enjoy how Fulham is going to destroy Man City.
Go.
Well,
Man City. What will
my
you
last
say
word
about
today,
Mhm.
I know it's as usual. 4 goals and above.
Hey,
I don't
hey,
play.
my data people will say, "Oh,
I
pemu."
don't play
From
Bet
here,
Naija
from here,
boys.
we're going to.
You just bring that yourself.
I don't play Bet Naija
You
boys.
just bring that yourself.
For those people who play, just go and play it
wait.
over whatever.
From here, all of us are going to Premier. We're going to which stadium? Where are they playing the match?
I don't want to go to Etihad. I don't want to come back with basket of goals.
All right, this is where we end the show for this week. Thanks to everyone who views us on Facebook here and those who listen. We'll be back next week with another edition on Click Naija Radio. Now, if you missed any of our show, you can watch everything on our YouTube channels. Thanks to my supervisor, Osen Ata.
Thanks a lot.
My supervising producer as well, Ehi Ohiani. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Stay safe and bye.
Peace out.
Peace out. Yeah. Thanks.
All the champions, stand up
For Man City. For the champion.